Hello, Rick. My name is Jeff, and I'm a co-founder of Lobo Leads. And I believe my wife Megan spoke with Gabby recently about a quick website audit to show you where your company is ranking currently. And she was nice enough to pass along your information so that we can show you how R&S Painting LLC stacks up to its competition. In this video, I'll go over a few specifics on search engine optimization, and I'll show you how beating your competitors online can have a huge benefit to your business, particularly when it comes to gaining new customers. So the three things I'm going to go over today are content, backlinks, and citations. Content is going to be anything on the front page of your site that Google can read, all the text within your images, and whatever your images are saved as. Now, to be considered an authority in Google's eyes, you're going to want to have at least 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on your front page, and you're going to want it to be stuffed with keywords or keyword phrases that have to do with buyer intent. So for you specifically, you'd be looking at things like Dallas Painter or Painter Plano, Texas, and other keyword phrases along those lines. That way, when anyone types those searches into Google, your website is the one that pops up. Now, taking a look at your website here, it looks like it is limited to this one page, and the content, as you're probably aware, is pretty limited. It's limited to these pop-ups that will come up if you click on these different types of services. So one of the first things that you would want to do is build out this homepage to be the front door of your website. And then you would build onto that homepage separate service pages that are able to, in turn, target specific services that people are searching for. For example, fence painting, or if you do any kind of popcorn ceiling scraping or anything like that, that will allow you to potentially rank those separate websites as well, or separate back pages as they're called. So again, first thing you want to do is build out this homepage. Again, 1,500 to 2,000 words. And what that does is allows you to inject those different keyword phrases throughout the homepage and make it appear much more organic as opposed to just chunking them into a single paragraph, because Google is smarter than that. They realize that that's what you're doing, and they will actually penalize you for it. Another thing that I would highly suggest is this not secure button here. That means that your SSL or security socket link is not properly linked to your website. So whoever you bought your domain from, whether that was GoDaddy or Google Domains or whomever it was, you need to make sure that the SSL is properly linked to whoever you use to build your website. And again, that's going to be Wix, WordPress, tons of them out there, whoever you use. You just want to make sure that those are linked properly, because Google heavily penalizes people and their websites for not having a secure website. And that's the only difference that would make. So that's going to be it as far as the content and the homepage. You can do other things like throw in testimonials, pictures of your previous projects. You have a gallery here, but you'd want to have that just in plain sight on the homepage. Less clicks, the better, because that really streamlines the process for visitors to your site. The next thing you want to do is take a look at something called backlinks. Now, backlinks are what you can kind of think of as Google's popularity contest, because they judge you by how many websites are pointing back at your website. So it's very important to remember that not all backlinks are created equal, so you're going to get a lot more power and influence from a website or a backlink that is related to your industry, like a commercial painter's blog or a popular website that features various types of home services, as opposed to like your local Domino's Pizza, for example. A tool that we use to measure that is called Ahrefs. And so I went ahead and plugged in your homepage here. As you can see, you do have some activity on your site. You have 20 referring domains, which is separate websites with 85 backlinks, and that's saying that there are 20 websites pointing back at you 85 times. Now, your organic keywords is kind of where you're lacking. because if you had some organic keywords to rank for, you might actually be ranking for those because you have some sort of backlink profile. And what that does is it gives you 0 for your organic traffic, so little to no people are actually visiting your website. And so comparatively to one of your top competitors in Dallas, Dallas Paints, they have over 1,000 backlinks from 250 domains, and they're targeting 95 keywords, which are again those high buyer intent keywords: Dallas Painter, Painter Plano, Texas, painting contractors in Dallas, Texas. There's several different types of keywords out there, and they have an organic traffic of 173. So they have 173 unique visitors to their site on a monthly basis. So you can imagine if you get even a handful of those to convert into paying customers, you're going to have a lot of revenue coming your way. Last thing I wanted to discuss with you is something called citations. Now, citations are important because when someone goes in to run a search for a particular service, they'll enter it in here. First thing that comes up is your paid ads. Next thing that comes up is this thing called a Google Map Pack. And the way you get into this map pack is through those citations that I've been talking about. And that's just your name, address, and phone number as it's represented on a Google My Business, duplicated across the various directories online. So Yelp, Home Advisor, Angie, Houzz, tons of them out there. The only reason these guys show up is because they have the most. And so as long as you have more than the top competitor, then you'll show up here, and these do get a lot of traffic because they take up a lot of space on the first page of Google. If you'd like to discuss it further, please feel free to give us a call. Megan's number is 210-865-0718. We'd love to help you develop your online presence further and hopefully be able to drive some traffic your way. Thanks so much.